Yeah, then 31-year-old Barbara Lenz vanished back in 1989. Her family has been waiting for answers all these years.
It was a warm spring day on May 6, 1989, when 31-year-old Barbara Lenz vanished without a trace. A devoted mother, Barbara was supposed to visit her 3-year-old daughter, Lindsay, in Omaha, Nebraska, but she never arrived. Her sudden disappearance left her family in anguish and her case unsolved for nearly 36 years. Then, in March 2025, a breakthrough changed everything. Barbara Lenz had met Robert Davis in 1987, and their relationship quickly became tumultuous. Friends and family noticed the red flags early on. Davis was possessive, prone to jealousy, and had a violent temper. Barbara had tried to leave him multiple times, but he always found a way to manipulate her into staying. He told me, "If you ever leave me, I'll kill you," Barbara had confided in a friend just days before her disappearance. His threats were not empty. Police records showed that in 1988, Davis had physically assaulted Barbara's young daughter in public. He had also been arrested for domestic violence against Barbara on multiple occasions, but each time, she hesitated to press charges, fearing his retaliation. The morning of May 6, 1989, started like any other, but for Barbara Lenz, it would be the last day anyone saw her alive. That morning, she and her boyfriend, Robert Davis, were seen arguing at his rural Woodbine residence. "You're not going anywhere," Davis allegedly snarled, blocking the doorway as Barbara grabbed her purse. "You think you can just walk away from me?" Barbara, her voice trembling but firm, responded, "I have to see my daughter, Rob. You can't keep me here." By noon, neighbors reported hearing loud shouting, followed by an eerie silence. Around 2 p.m., a witness saw Barbara and Davis leaving his residence together. Barbara appeared distressed, a fresh scratch marking her cheek. That was the last time anyone would see her. Later that evening, at approximately 8 p.m., Davis was spotted at a local bar. "She just up and left," he told a bartender, his tone nonchalant as he sipped his beer. "Women, huh? Always running off." But witnesses saw something more sinister. Around 10:30 p.m., Davis and his brother were spotted in a rural area near his home, digging. A local farmer, passing by in his truck, later told police they were burying something. "I didn't think much of it at the time, but now, I wonder." As the investigation unfolded, chilling details emerged. Barbara had confided in friends that she feared Davis. Her fears were justified. Davis had a violent past. Witnesses recalled multiple incidents of abuse. One time, he allegedly strangled Barbara until she lost consciousness. Another time, he slashed her cheek with a sharp object during an argument. He had even assaulted Barbara's daughter in a public restaurant in 1988, pushing Barbara when she tried to intervene. By the morning of May 7, Barbara was gone. Her apartment was eerily undisturbed, her purse, keys, and clothes untouched. The cat, usually well-fed, was left without food. Davis, when questioned, gave conflicting statements. "I dropped her off at home," he first claimed. Then later, "She walked out on me. I don't know where she went." Witnesses, however, told a different story. One man recalled Davis warning him months later, "Keep asking questions and you'll end up like Barbara." For 36 years, Barbara's case remained cold. But in 2025, the Iowa Cold Case Unit reopened it. With modern forensic techniques and fresh witness interviews, they built a case against Robert Davis. On March 10, 61-year-old Davis was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. "We believe Davis killed Barbara with malice aforethought, willfully, deliberately, and with premeditation," prosecutors said. Davis had a long history of violence. In 1996, he was convicted in a separate kidnapping and sexual abuse case. A criminal complaint detailed how he assaulted and forced a woman to have sex with him. The victim only escaped when he fell asleep. A month later, he choked her and tried to abduct her again. Despite the severity of the crimes, he served only a short jail term. Davis is currently being held without bond in the Harrison County Jail, awaiting trial. While his arrest is a long overdue step toward justice, Barbara's family still longs for closure. Her daughter, Lindsay Baumgart, now a mother herself, described the news of Davis's arrest as very surreal.
This would be my first birthday.
Lindsay Baumgart looks through the only photos she has with her mother.
I'm guessing I was under a year.
I've waited for this my whole life, she told reporters, her voice shaking. I never thought this day would come. Justice for me would be bringing my mama home. Though Barbara Lenz's body has never been found, the case remains active. Investigators continue their search, hoping to finally lay her to rest and bring peace to a family that has waited far too long. Myths and lingering questions. As with any long unsolved mystery, Barbara Lenz's disappearance has sparked numerous theories, rumors, and eerie coincidences. Some locals whisper about an abandoned well on the outskirts of town where Davis was known to frequent. Others believe she may have been buried in one of the many fields surrounding his property. One particularly haunting rumor suggests that Davis may have had accomplices. His brother was allegedly seen helping him bury something the night of her disappearance, but he was never charged. Could there be others who knew what happened and remained silent for decades? There are also questions about why it took so long for Davis to be arrested. Was it simply a lack of evidence, or were there missteps in the original investigation? Did someone intentionally suppress key information? Even as Davis awaits trial, one crucial mystery remains: where is Barbara? Until her body is found, her family may never truly have the closure they seek. The search continues, and perhaps, one day, the final piece of the puzzle will be uncovered. And that concludes today's case, the tragic and haunting disappearance of Barbara Lenz. Even with an arrest, the biggest question remains: where is Barbara? After 36 years, her family still hopes for answers, and justice is only truly served when the truth is fully uncovered. What do you think happened to Barbara? Do you believe Davis acted alone, or could there be more to this case than we know? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this case compelling, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. And remember to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious. Asterisk. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content.